Hey guys, I'm Madish here and welcome back to my channel. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do so now so you don't miss any more of my videos. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you guys along with me as I declutter for 2022. This year, I'm doing a low buy challenge and I'll have more information on that in another video later, so stay tuned. But since I'm doing a low buy challenge, I really wanted to take this time to go through my wardrobe, declutter, take things out that aren't serving me, and also evaluate what I have in my wardrobe. I've actually done quite a few decluttering videos. I've just never posted them because it's really hard to declutter and film, and it just takes a lot out of you. Before we get started, I do want to go through my process real quick. I start by taking everything out, but I keep it in the way that it was organized. So anything hanging in the closet, I would take it all out and I would put it on the floor. Anything in drawers, I keep them in a pile in the drawer that they were organized in. It just makes things a bit easier. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the decluttering. Okay, so I'm going to start this off by showing you guys everything. I have clothing in 3 different places, so I'm just going to take you guys through all of those areas, and then we can start pulling stuff out. Okay, so this is my first drawer. I have 3 different drawers under this bed. So this first drawer, I have my loungewear here, and then I have some winter accessories and also loungewear in here. And I also have back here my workout clothes. So my main goal is to have these workout clothes and all of my loungewear put in a different drawer that I'll show you guys in a second. All of this is from my winter chic capsule wardrobe, and I'll link that above so you guys can check that out. But I'm not going to touch any of this because I'm still trying out this wardrobe to see what I like and what I don't like about it, so I'm not going to be decluttering any of that today. I'm also not going to be decluttering any of my loungewear, but I will take a look at my workout sets. In this next drawer, I have mostly my accessories. I do have some swimwear here, then I have some bags. I also have sunglasses, mask, this is my jewelry, and then these are my bra and underwear, and I also do have some miscellaneous socks and mask back there that I need to go through. This third drawer holds all of my summer and fall clothing. Okay, so this is inside my closet. I have clothes hanging up here, and I also have this dresser. So in the top, this is all of my workwear. I really want to have this space cleared out so that I can put my workout gear and also my loungewear, and it just makes more sense to have my stuff here because my shower is literally right outside this closet door, so it just makes sense to come out and be able to access my loungewear for bedtime or my active gear in the morning. So I want to take my work gear and move it to this drawer, but as you guys can see, this drawer is filled with stuff as well. This is my miscellaneous drawer. I do use the stuff in here. This is not like a place where things go and then they're never used. It's just kind of like a place to store my unaesthetically pleasing clothing, if that makes sense. Like, I like my stuff to have a nice layout and look to them, but I do have things that aren't that aesthetically pleasing or are kind of like outliers, so I keep them here. I don't know who needed to hear this, but it's okay to keep your unaesthetically pleasing clothing, but a lot of the times I also put things here that I'm trying out. And then in this last drawer, where I want to move all of my miscellaneous stuff into this drawer, this last drawer is filled with a bunch of stuff. Since most of the stuff is fantasy and cosplay, I think that there is a better way to store this. All of my cosplay stuff is actually stored at the very top in these bins, so I think I just need to go through this and then store it up there because this isn't stuff that I touch very often anymore since I stopped doing my fantasy modeling. I also have some rave clothing in here. Funny story real quick. This little 2-piece set that is super cute, it's like rave wear. I actually wore this for New Year's instead of the dress that I bought for New Year's. So lesson learned to just shop your closet. And this is everything that's hanging up in my closet. There's a lot of stuff hanging up in here that I would rather store in my miscellaneous drawer, and there's a lot of stuff I need to try on as well. Also, by the way, if you couldn't tell, my closet needs to be desperately organized, but that is for another video. I don't really know if I'm going to be going through my shoes because I pretty much use all of these shoes. My shoe collection changes vastly. Sometimes I'll have little to no shoes, other times I'll have a lot of shoes. So now I'm going to go ahead and start pulling everything out and putting it onto the floor behind me. two coats are a part of that chic capsule winter wardrobe, so I'm not going to touch these at all. Okay, let me take you through the piles real quick. So this is everything in my wardrobe. It is a lot, so I do want to dwindle this down quite a bit. So this is everything that's been hanging up in my closet. This is all of my work stuff. This was everything in my miscellaneous drawer. I have some workout sets over there. This was everything in my fantasy drawer. That was everything in the accessories drawer. And then this is my main fall and summer wardrobe. Literally all I've done is pull that out and I'm already done. But I'm gonna go ahead and start going through these piles. So I literally just moved everything to the floor and not the bed, and I don't know why. So I'm going to clear off my bed real quick, and I'm just going to take the piles on the floor and move them to the bed, but just one by one as I sort them. I feel like that's going to be a little less overwhelming than seeing everything on the floor and trying to go through it that way. Okay, I'm going to start with my workwear stuff first. I'm really just going to be focusing on what I'm getting rid of versus everything that I have, because otherwise this video would just be way too long. The only thing that's not really working in my work wardrobe is blue. I just don't like it. I like either wearing all black, or I think I might introduce some olive green, but I think I want to get rid of every single blue item in my work wardrobe because I just don't feel my best in it. So I'm going to get rid of these two blue leggings. And I'm going to see if this blue top works in my hiking wardrobe. And the hardest thing in my work wardrobe to go through is always my set tees. So I got these before I started doing stunts, so it doesn't have any like stunt stuff on it, so I feel like I could get rid of it, but these are kind of nice to just show up in. So I think I'm going to keep some of these, but not all of them. I think I'm going to keep them all. And then I do have this hat that from another set that I worked on. Okay, so now I'm going to go through my miscellaneous drawer. This is going to be the hardest drawer for me, so let's just go ahead and knock it out. I don't even know where to start. I do have a bunch of stuff for like golfing. I don't golf. I don't plan to golf. So these are two of like my golf shorts. The only thing is that these are super comfortable to wear. So I wonder if I should keep them from something else. I think I'm going to put them in the maybe pile and try them on. This is definitely going to be a maybe. These are from United Blue. When I got them, they were too big, but I've gained weight since, and I think these fit me. So I have these pants that are really awesome, and I do really like them. It's just I'm not a huge fan of like a blue wash, and I think I'm kind of over the whole distressed rip things in my jeans, so I'm going to try this on. So this is going to be a maybe. I just recently purchased some bell bottoms. These are like bell bottom jeans. I just recently purchased some bell bottom jeans that are in a charcoal wash that I just wear so much more. Again, I'm not a fan of blue jeans, so I'm going to get rid of these. This is a Heineken top when I worked with this brand. I really honestly don't wear this, but I think I have a friend who would enjoy this, so I'm going to give it to her. So I have a bunch of convention tees that I just don't wear, but it's really hard to part with because they're from like different years that I went to this convention. I'm gonna get rid of this one. I think I'm going to keep this one because it's long enough, so it would be good for like painting and doing like dirty work stuff. I have this teal top for like doing auditions and stuff like that. Oh, I forgot about this green top. I'm gonna put this in my workwear stuff, and I would probably just use this top if I had to do auditions, or something in my main wardrobe I'm sure is fine, so I'm going to get rid of this. And then I have this Labyrinth shirt, and I thrifted this, and this is just one of my favorite shirts. It actually fits me really well. I just don't use it that much. The only time I really wear stark black items like this is when I'm like lounging around, so I'm going to put this in my loungewear and see if I use it there. I can't tell you how many times that I've had an item that I really liked that just wasn't working in one part of my wardrobe, but I moved it to a different part and it works just perfectly. For example, this little dress that I'm wearing, it's from Sunday Studio. I just don't really like stark black items on me, but I don't mind them when I'm just lounging around because they can get as dirty as possible and they'll still wash out and I don't really have to worry too much. So this item just wasn't working for me in my main wardrobe, but I moved it to my loungewear, and this is the most comfortable kind of luxurious thing that I love to wear just like around the house. So if you guys do have items that you do really love, try to move them to a different part in your wardrobe and see if they work there. So same kind of thing with these. I use these mostly for hiking, but this is actually a really pretty color on me. So I think I might try this in my main wardrobe. So I'm just going to move this piece to a different part. Alright, so I have my 3 accessory bins. So I'm going to go through my fantasy drawer now, and anything that I do decide to keep, I'm going to put it up in my cosplay bins. It doesn't really need to be sitting in a drawer. This is such a beautiful piece. This is a set that I made for like a rave a long time ago. I just don't go to raves anymore, and it's just such a good piece though. I'm gonna get rid of this brown corset. I think it's too small for me anyways. This is one of my favorite things in my wardrobe. This is a black milk unicorn onesie. It has a cute little hood and it's lined with fleece on the inside. Believe it or not, I actually do get a good bit of wear out of this. Usually I will wear this to like a festival or something when it's cold. I think I'm done with festivals, but who knows. Also, every now and then I'll have friends who will throw like a pajama party, and of course this is a go-to piece. I think I'm actually going to put this with my loungewear and see if I wear it more than just for events. I'm going to see if my mom wants to use this for her Renaissance costume. If not, I'll get rid of it. This is a broken fan, so I'm going to get rid of it. Well, I didn't really get rid of much, but that's fine because all of this is going to be going up in a bin in the closet instead of taking up room in a drawer, because this stuff I honestly don't touch that much, but when I do touch it, it's like good to have. So I'll put that up in a bin. Let's move on to the next section. So I'm going to get rid of this. I actually bought a pink satin bathing suit to go with this, and it was really pretty. It was just too cheeky in the back, so I didn't end up wearing it, so I ended up returning it. So no, I don't need this. This was something I already had, and I just moved it into my swim wardrobe to see if it would get more use. But since I returned that item, it doesn't really fit well here, so I'm going to get rid of it. These are some swim shorts. I actually have these for work. Sometimes I'll use these shorts if I'm feeling very bloated over one of my other bathing suits, but it doesn't need to live here, so I'm going to put it back with my work stuff. So as I was putting away stuff, my little raincoat that had all the leaves and stuff on it, it actually packs in itself. So when I was going through the pockets, I actually found my rose gold satin mask that I have been looking for nonstop. So as you're decluttering, I highly recommend going through every single pocket on jackets and finding little trinkets like this that you are probably looking for. This is all of my jewelry. I went through this recently, but I'm just going to take a quick gander through it now. So the only thing I want to declutter out of here are these bar earrings. They're like a yellow gold, and I don't like yellow gold. Okay, so all of this is my main wardrobe. I don't really have many winter clothing because I really don't go out much in the winter, but in the summer I'm very active. I do a lot, so that's why I have a lot more stuff. I do have some other things that are more of my main wardrobe that are hung up, but we haven't gotten to the stuff hanging in the closet, so this is just the stuff that was in one of my drawers. This should be really easy to go through because I know what I like and I know what I don't like. So I actually have 2 of these. Obviously I'm just going to keep one. My weight has kind of been fluctuating lately, and I got this in a 26 and it fits perfectly, but I always like a little bit more room in my jeans, and for some reason these jeans just fit a bit more snug, so I sized up to a 27. I got both of these secondhand, so I'm just going to get rid of the 26. I'm not exactly sure what wardrobe this was a part of, but I just found this like white tee, so I'm going to get rid of this. I really don't like stark white items or t-shirts with v-necks. I'm also getting rid of these. I thought that these would be a perfect addition to my wardrobe, and color-wise and style-wise this would be, but these are just like not flattering in the back, so I'm going to get rid of these. This is just a longer racerback tank, and I don't really wear this much anymore, and I just bought something similar to this to kind of replace it, so I'm going to get rid of this. This skirt was in my miscellaneous, and then I moved it to my main wardrobe because I do really like skirts. It's just really hard for me to find a skirt that I actually like. So I do have this one skirt. I think I'm going to try to style it with stuff in this wardrobe before I actually keep it in here. But summer hasn't rolled around yet, so I haven't really gotten a chance to try this out. But I'm going to put it in the maybe pile and try it with some of my stuff and be realistic if I'm actually going to wear this or not. So here are a pair of skinny dark wash jeans. Again, I don't really like blue jeans, but I do love a good dark wash pair. I think I'm going to put this in my miscellaneous drawer because it just doesn't get used often, but when it does, it's really nice to have. So I'm going to put it there. And if I don't use this at all, of course I'll get rid of it. Okay, so now I'm going to go through my workout gear. This should be really fast. I just bought 2 new sets, so I'm not getting rid of those. The only thing that I do want to try on and evaluate is this cream set. And with this set, I know the top kind of goes a little low, so I'm going to try this on again just to make sure that I want to get rid of it. I just had to use my inhaler because the dust is really getting to me. This is the last pile that we have to go through. This is all the clothes that were hanging in the closet. So let's go through this really quickly. I think most of this stuff is going to either be redirected or it needs to be tried on to see if I'm going to keep it. I am going to start with belts because I have a bunch of belts, but I never wear them. I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to get rid of this one. I'm going to get rid of this one. And I'm just going to keep these 2. And if I honestly don't wear these, I'm going to get rid of them. They've been sitting in my wardrobe for a while. This is kind of nice to throw over something just to make it a little nicer. And then this is really good for like accessorizing. I just don't really know if I have enough of this color in my wardrobe to actually make it work. So I'm putting it on trial. I'm going to try this on. Alright, so we have 3 tops that are pretty similar. These 2 are exactly the same, just in a different color. I really love both of these, but for some reason the sizing is just off. I got these secondhand. The brand is Abercrombie, and they're a size small, but they just don't fit like it. So I'm getting rid of these 2 for sure. Then I bought this shirt to mimic this one, but the fit on it is just weird, so I've completely given up on trying to find tops like these that work. So I'm getting rid of all 3 of these. This is a perfect example of something that does not need to be hanging. I really love this dress a lot. Ever since I cut my hair, I really don't wear it because I don't think it's that flattering, but I did almost wear this, so I am going to keep it. I'm just going to fold it up and put it in my miscellaneous drawer. This is something that I need to try on, so I'm going to put it in the maybe pile. This is a brand new Mishki linen chocolate shorts. I really like this item, but for some reason it's just not flattering me at all. I bought this in a small and it just was like too constrictive at the top. And then I bought this in a medium and now it's too big. So obviously this item is just like not for me, so I'm going to get rid of it. This cardigan is so nice. I just don't know how to style it. I think it would work really well in my wardrobe. I just haven't figured out the best way to style this. I do, however, wear this a lot to the movie theaters, so I'm going to put it in my miscellaneous drawer. Again, this is going to get used a lot. I just don't think it needs to be hanging. Then I have this black dress. This is like a funeral dress, so it does not need to be hanging up. I'm just going to fold it and put it in my miscellaneous. Again, one of those things that I don't wear often, but I would hate to go and buy a black dress for every single funeral. For now, I'm going to go ahead and sort through this, put everything back, and then I'm gonna go eat some food because I am starving, and then I'll come back and try on the maybe items with you. Okay, so putting stuff up took a lot longer than I thought it would. All this stuff I'm taking to my car. I actually have this completely empty and I don't really have anywhere to put it, so I'm just gonna put it in my drawer over there that just carries all of my storage bins. And I have this top. I still haven't figured out what to do with it just yet. That's all the clothes that I'm going to try on for you guys, and we're going to sort through that maybe pile. This is stuff that I need to give to other people, so I am actually going to go eat, and then we'll try all this on and decide what we want to keep. So just to start off, I have that workout set. I don't know if you guys can see it. I have to go all the way back. But I do like this workout set and I don't have that many, so I am going to keep this one. Okay, so this next item are these shorts. I actually do really like them, and these are really great for like when my weight is fluctuating, which it has been doing a lot. And these are just the most comfortable little shorts ever. They're really great for traveling. I've just never been able to get rid of these. These always sit in my miscellaneous, but whenever I try these on, like, I just remember how much I love them and how comfortable they are. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep these. These are the black pair. So these are these pants. And can I just say, wow, like I remember when I bought these and I put these on and I just couldn't even fit them at all. Couldn't fill them up, and these fit really good now. I think this would be really great for hiking, especially in the winter. So I am going to keep these, and they're super comfortable. Okay, then I have this skirt. This is a Calvin Klein skirt, which the name brand doesn't really bother me that much. I just never really thought that Calvin Klein would have like a knitted skirt like this. I got it off of Depop a while ago, and I just thought that this skirt would fit perfectly in my wardrobe. And you know what? I pulled it out for a reason. The last time I decluttered, I pulled this out and I put it in a different section of my wardrobe. So I'm going to put it back there and give it a chance because summer hasn't happened, so I haven't seen if I'm going to use it or not. Alright, so these are my other kind of like bell-bottom-y pants. I just think the black ones that I got are just going to go with way more stuff. I do like how they look on me, but I'm just not a fan of this blue wash color, so I am going to get rid of these. So I have this little mini linen or cotton dress. I actually got this off of Depop, and I wanted to like do my own thing with it, so I cut it shorter, and it had a little thing here that was just like really ugly, so I was able to get it off. And now I realized why that was there, because this dress looks really boring without it, so I need something here. Let me put some shoes on and see. Okay, sometimes you just have to like style things. So this is it styled. I would wear it with like this ridiculously oversized natural hat. Then I got some little natural wedges, super cute. This is how I would wear it. You guys let me know in the comments below, should I keep this little mini linen dress? Alright, so I'm gonna go put away my maybes, and then I will show you guys the final result. Alright, so for this first drawer, this is all of the winter stuff, and I just put my accessories here. Now I have a lot more space. So this is the second drawer, and I have a lot more space in here now that I'm not trying to cram socks and underwear in here as well. It's a lot more spacious, and I really want to keep it this way. I have all of my jewelry, my mask, my one pair of headphones, my sunglasses, a silk scarf, 2 bags, and then I have some other jewelry that doesn't fit in there. I'm really hoping to keep this up because I didn't declutter just so I'd have more space for more things. So I'm really happy with how this looks now. That's all of my swimwear. This also includes swim cover-ups, hats, and fans, etc., and a beach bag. And this is our third drawer, which holds all of my casual wear. So that is what that looks like. Really happy with that. It got a lot of room too. My battery is about to die, so I'm going to try to go real quick. This top drawer, I have my underwear. Back there is socks. There's that onesie. This is all of my loungewear and pajamas. And I also have all of my workout gear here. This is all of my work clothing, and this is the miscellaneous drawer. It did get pretty full once I had to put back in all of the maybes that I ended up keeping, but it's pretty good. I'm really happy with this, and I'll definitely dwindle it down as I see things here not working out or that I don't use. Last but not least, this is all of my hanging stuff. Really happy with this. Again, this is something that can definitely be dwindled down. I just have to see if I wear it. Most of that is summer stuff, so I won't be able to see that until later on. But I'll do another big declutter at the end of the year once I see what I use and what I don't use. I also didn't touch any of my shoes because I'm still seeing what I use and what I don't use. And then I just have some bags down there. One is my winter bag, and then the other one is one of my summer bags. And this is the giant pile that we got rid of, so I'm really happy with this. We got rid of a lot. I didn't think that there was that much to get rid of, but a lot of my stuff is more spaced out now, and I really like that. And before my battery dies, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you guys have any video ideas, feel free to leave them down below, and let me know some things that you're going to declutter this year. And until next time, bye!